Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Kahala Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect, pushing His word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. The topic that I want to talk about today is the love that the Lord has for His elect. All right. So, because at times you might think the Lord really is giving you too much to handle. Every brother, every man that's sincerely in this truth has been through that thought, where you're going through hell and you're thinking like, fuck, is this ever gonna stop? Is this hell ever gonna, you ever gonna give me a break? But like we all also know is that the Lord punishes you because of His love for you. So now I got Ecclesiasticus, or also known as Sirach, chapter 2, verse 10. You know what? Let me start from 2 and 1. So, Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Simple and plain, right? Set thy heart aright, their mind, so get your mind ready. Gird up thy loins. When you decide to say, listen, Yahweh Bashimi Al Shai, I'm gonna take this step to serve you. I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna serve you to the best of my abilities. Now, once you've made that statement, that oath, all right, it's time to gird up that mind, man. To gird up your mind and ready your heart. Prepare thy soul for temptation. Verse 2, set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make no haste in the time of trouble. Now, the word haste is to do something quickly, fast. So he said constantly endure. Now, the word patience means to be, the etymology of that word, okay, means to suffer without complaint. So when you're suffering, when you're being patient and you're suffering without complaint, you're constantly enduring. And when trouble hits, do not make haste. It says, and in the time of trouble, and slack it, constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Because I've done it before myself, lots of times where I've been through hell, and the Lord's put me through a lot of hell, and for my betterment. And I made haste in that time of trouble, and it actually just got worse. The situation got worse. I end up, getting the shitty end of the situation, so to speak, for lack of better terms. So, to constantly endure and to be patient and to suffer without complaint, you have to be patient. That's really what it is at the end of the day. You can't rush things. You can't rush a situation. You can't rush your you can't rush your cleanse. And the reason why I say you can't rush your cleanse, because being in this truth, man, all right, doing this work to the best of our abilities and sincerity is a constant cleanse. A constant cleanse. Hence why we're put through the fire all the time. Actually, let me get that real quick in Zechariah, if I'm not mistaken. Bear with me one moment. Okay, Khan. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse, I'm going to start from verse 8, and it reads, now, saying that being in this truth is a cleanse, is a constant cleanse, right? And fire is a cleansing agent, okay? Hence why you wash your dishes, you wash your body in hot water, or you wash your dishes in hot water, okay? So heat. And when you're catching hell, man, that's heat. So it says, and Zechariah 13 and 8, and it shall come to pass in the day in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but a third shall be left therein. and I will bring the third part, which the third, okay, the two parts that should cut off and die in that land is talking about Israelites, okay? The 2/3 of Israel is going to be cut off and die in this land, man. In this society, all right, that Esau's running, 2/3 of Israel is going to be destroyed because they're wicked as all hell, all right? It's just that simple. They refuse to obey the Most High, even though the truth is being brought to them through the men of the Lord, the apostles of Great Millstone, and the sincere brothers. They refuse to listen, so they're just going to be destroyed. But the 1/3, okay, which includes the elect and then their loved ones and their families and so on and so on, the Most High is going to keep them. So, okay, primarily the elect, okay. And I shall bring I should bring the third part, which is the 1/3, the elect, through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call upon my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power. So that 1/3 that the Most High is putting through hell right now, bringing them through the fire. It's not talking about real flames on your body that the church likes to talk about. Okay, it's talking about, it's a metaphor for the hell you're going through, man. All right, we're constantly enduring oppression in Esau's kingdom. By going to work, man. Some brothers wake up 5 a.m. to go to work and not done till 7 p.m. And then still have to make videos, still have to eat. All right. Some of them might have families and kids, still have to take care of their family and kids. They probably don't get to sleep till about 2. That's hell, man. It's hell to work for 2 weeks straight and not get a paycheck until 2 weeks after. All right. It's hell to be taxed when it's the government's fault, you know. It's hell to live in a society that's run by Esau and its white supremacy, man. It's hell to live in a society that where they call your power God and they call his son Jesus Christ. All right? These are just some of the things. I'm just scratching the surface on some of the things that the elect are going through in this kingdom, man. But it's for a purpose. All right? The hell that we go through is a cleansing, all right? Like the Lord said, I will refine them as silver is refined in the fire. All right? You know, like the old saying goes, how do you make diamonds? By applying pressure. And that's how the Lord is going to make diamonds out of our spirits, by applying pressure, man. That's why it said what it said in Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord Yahweh, prepare thy soul for temptation. Be ready, man. Because this is not an easy road. It is by far not an easy road. Set thy heart aright, and constantly endure, and make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in thy last end. Talking about in the last days, man, the final days. We're living in the final days, but in Jacob's trouble, this is why we constantly make videos. Making videos, fasting, praying, following the laws to the best of our abilities is how we cleave onto the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right? It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Understand how to be patient and endure when you're not doing so well, okay? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy ways aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. All right? Fall out of what? Fall out of the truth, man. The fall out of the truth is to die. That's simple. Ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Yet, or ye that fear the Lord Yahweh, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generations of old, and see, did ever any trust in the Lord Yahweh and was confounded? None were confounded, man. When you read the stories of the men that trusted in the Lord, they were all not confounded, man. They all trusted on the Lord, and the Lord came through for them. Or did they abide in his fear and was forsaken? Absolutely not, man. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon his name, that called upon him? For the Lord Yahweh is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. That's simple, man. So with that, I'm gonna close. I hope my message was edifying and clear. So I'm gonna say Kahala Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Bahashim Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, and death and destruction to his wicked kingdom and 2/3 of Israel. Shalom.